Hello, Karen here at Eula Piano Studio, and I want to show you how to prepare successfully for the theory exams. What you see in front of you is the theory scratch pad, and this is the scratch pad that you will get when you go into the exam room. You can always ask for a scratch pad, and I love this. It has the keyboards, it has staff, and it has a circle. Today I want to show you how to fill in this scratch pad and use this as a reference for probably 90% of the questions in the theory exam. Once you fill it up, it will look like this. It has the key signatures with all the keys here and circle of fifth. Also some very cool mnemonics to help you remember. First step, once you get this theory scratch pad, what you do is write this on top, F, C, G, D, A, E, B, bead, B-E-A-D, G, C, F. This is a cool way to remember that. Father for F, Charles, C, goes down and ends battle, F, C, G, D, A, E, B. And then battle ends and down goes Charles' father. This will help you to know what to fill in for the key signature, the sequence. For example, here on the sharp side, we go from 0 sharp all the way to 7 sharp. And let's look. Father, F sharp. Father, Charles, F sharp, C sharp. And then we have Father Charles goes, F sharp, C sharp, G sharp, and then just keep adding the sharp until you have 7 sharp. So what you do is to divide these into 8 squares and draw a treble clef, put in the proper sharp and flat. This is the sharp side, and now let's look at the flat side. Again, 8, divide the staff into 8 sections and draw the treble clef, put in the flat where it belongs. Battle, B, B-E, battle ends, B-E-A, battle ends, and B-E-A-D, battle ends, and down. Just follow this formula. So first, you put the mnemonics on the top. Next, divide the staff into sections and write 0 to 7 on top. That give you the number of sharps that goes in a given key signature. Then you write the sharps. After you did that, we will write the key signature corresponding to the number of sharp underneath. Remember, we go from C to C. Think of the national anthem, from sea to shining sea. So we go from C to C. And again here, same here, from C to C. Here we have C sharp major, and down here we have C flat major. Also write in the relative minor. C relative minor is A minor, and here we have A sharp minor, A minor, A flat minor. So we go from outside, we bookend our way in. Now your paper should look like this. It will have the mnemonics on top, the numbers, the sharp on the staff, the flat on the staff, and the C, 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 C. Next, let's figure out what goes to the rest. This is very easy because all you need to think is C goes up, interval of fifth. So use this piano as your help. C go up fifth is G, and you can think of C 5-finger patterns. If you put your right hand thumb on C, your pinky will naturally falls on G. So C go up is G. And now think 5-finger pattern, G major. If your thumb goes to G, your pinky will goes to D. And just follow this sequence. D, A, E, E go up to B. It's all fifth apart. And B go up to, not F, F sharp. Because when you play B major 5-finger pattern, you will be playing B, C sharp, D sharp, E, F sharp. Whole step, half step, whole step, whole, half. And you can think do is B, re, mi, between mi and fa is half step. Mi, fa, so. So between do and so is fifth. So you fill out C, G, D, A, E, B, F sharp, C sharp. And you already have that fill in from earlier. And then let's go to the flat side, C. And now we are thinking of C go down fifth. C go down fifth is F. In my mind, I can almost see that my pinky now is on C and my thumb is on F. I'm thinking of F major. Do, re, mi, fa, so, do. So F. Now put your pinky on the F and you'll find B flat as your do. Then starting on B flat goes to E flat. E flat goes to A flat. A flat go down to D flat. D flat, let me come up here because I run out of space here. D flat go down to G flat. G flat go down to C flat. Then you will have all the sharp side fill in. Then time for the minor key. A minor, we had that from earlier. And just think of A minor go up fifth, E minor. E minor, E go up fifth is B. B go up fifth is F sharp. Then F sharp go up fifth is C sharp. C sharp go up fifth is G sharp. G sharp go up fifth is D sharp. So on and so forth. I like to use lowercase for minor key and uppercase for major key. The same goes for the flat side. A minor go down to D minor. D minor go down to G minor. There, you have it. It has all the keys, and you can use the circle of fifths as a very neat reference to see if you did it correctly here. What you do is to draw a clock. This is 12 o'clock, 3, 6, 9, and then we have 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, and so on. So first, draw a clock on the circle, then write 0 here. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And on the other side, also start from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. As you will see, we will have 7/5 here because C sharp is in harmonic of D flat. And we have 5/7 here, 6/6 here. So what you do, again, divide the circle into a clock. Then write 0 to 7 goes clockwise and then counterclockwise. After you do that, C goes on top. And remember, we go from C to shining C. So then you write C, start from 0, and think of circle fifth. C, G, D, A, go up fifth. E, B, F sharp, C sharp. Now go down fifth, counterclockwise. C, F, B flat, E flat, A flat, D flat, G flat, C flat. So that's the major key. Let's double check this with the mnemonic up here. Father Charles goes down and ends battle. It actually fits into the circle as well. Surprise, surprise. So here we start with this F. Father Charles goes down and ends battle. And here we have another F and C to complete the circle because you want to go from C to C. So Father Charles again. And now let's go from bead, B-E-A-D, battle ends. Also spelled like the jewelry, the bead, B-E-A-D. So let's look from here. Remember earlier we start with F, and now let's start with B here. B, E, battle ends, and down goes Charles, and that's it. Because if we keep on going, it will be Charles' father, but because we are on the flat side, it will be F flat. That happened to be E. However, we only go up to 7 flat and 7 sharp. So now let's look at the minor key. C, A, relative minor is A minor, A, and let's see if we can actually use this to help us. So A, E, B, go clockwise. A, E, B, F, C, G, D. Let's see if it fits. Look at my mouse cursor. It goes here. A, E, B, F, C, G, D. A, E, B, F, C, G, D. It worked. And then now let's go from this side. Let's find B. B, E, A, D, bead. G, C, F. B, E, A, D, G, C, F. And what if I start from here, F, and clockwise? Let's see if it match. F, C, G, D, A, E, B. F, C, G, D, A, E sharp, B sharp. So that's inharmonic, but then again, we don't need that side. So the easiest way is actually think of C, and C goes down a minor third is A minor. So here I have hints for how you count intervals. Perfect fifth, count 8 keys. Minor third, count 4 keys. And notice you always start on 1. For example, perfect fifth up, we count 8 keys. If we start on C, this is 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this is a perfect fifth from C. C to G. And now minor third, you count 4 keys. For example, if we start on C, 1, 2, 3, 4, it will take you to E flat. From C to E flat is minor third. Now let's look at this as example. We want to go minor third down instead of minor third up. So let's start on C. 1, 2, 3, 4. Minor third is A minor. And now let's start on G. 1, 2, 3, 4. Minor third is E minor. And let's randomly pick another one. Start on A flat. Minor third would be F minor. Let's see if it's right. So A flat, 1, 2, 3, 4. Minor is F. You can use this to double check your answer. Once you have this theory scratch pad fill out, it will be very easy for you to answer the questions on the theory exam. Before I go, I want to show you very quickly the chord inversion. I always like to think of triad as a snowman. So 3 snowballs stacking together, and this is the root position. And if I throw the root to the top, for example, if I have a C chord, C, E, G, then I will have E, G, C on top. That is the first inversion. And first inversion, the root of the chord is always on top of the fourth. Because think of this again, C, E, G. This will be E, G, C. Between G and C, it's an interval of fourth. The note on top of the fourth, or you can think of the note that's above the gap, is always the root. That will be the chord. And the note above the gap is always the root. And this is the second inversion. C, E, G, E, G, C. And this will be G, C, E. And that will be a C major chord, second inversion. And I like to just connect the dot, connect the snowball together. And it actually gives me the number of 6 and 9. And that helped me remember, oh, 6 is smaller than 9, and it's first inversion and second inversion. But that's just my personal way of seeing the images. Actually, this is in music theory, this is called just a 6 chord. And this chord is called 6/4 because the interval between the top bottom snowball is at 6, and the interval between the middle and bottom snowball is 4. That's why this is called a 6/4 chord. I will cover this more in the interval video. So at this moment, you are all set for the key signature. If I were you going to the theory exam, I will make sure I can fill this paper out without any problem and also know my intervals. All right, thank you for watching the video. Have fun. Bye-bye.